Hello, welcome back to In Between Home podcast. I am Lucy and I'm so excited to have you today for the second season of In Between Homes. I'm reburning from a season of cocooning, of winter, into a new integration. And today I am so pleased to share with you my monthly guidance. Today we are going to talk about April 2025. What is this month about? And I will guide you through my own personal reflection when it comes to manage my time, manage my business, manage my life, and how important is it to do those monthly pause. So today is more than just a guidance, it is an opening toward some self-reflection, just to take the next 15 to 20 minutes with me and just assess where you are at. So I'm going to describe, I'm going to explain you what is my process. How do I master my time? How do I master my life to be able to achieve whatever I really would love to achieve without burning out, without overwhelming, without sacrificing everything in my life for what I want. So it's finding kind of a balance, finding a flow that is in total rhythm with yourself, with nature, with what is happening in life. So, why April is so important? Because we just finished a 3 month period from January to March is winter in most of the world, I would say, except for the southern hemisphere. But this season is about turning in. When you look outside, the trees don't have any more their leaves. They just die. They rest. They wait. What do they wait for? The next season, the spring. So by allowing ourselves during winters to be doing maybe less, to turn more inside, to clear ourselves, to purify ourselves. This year in Bali, we had so much rain, maybe a bad thing, but it also may be a good thing. Water element is part of the process. It's part of nature. Without water, we wouldn't be able to have trees, to have food on the table. So when we see this rainy season as heavy, I kind of escape Bali during that time. But it's part of the process. And for the Hindu community here, the Balinese people, water is an important element of their ceremonies, of their religious life. They use water to purify your body, to purify your mind, to cleanse. We do things here that call purification ceremony, melukat. Melukat is a process not just for tourism. It's actually not at all for tourism. You can experience it because we all need it, but it's part of how Bali people live. And they often purify themselves. They ask the power of water to go into their body like a shower and with a big intention to clear, to cleanse, to let go of what not serves them any longer. So I have been experiencing those melukat, those water purification ceremony for a while now here in Bali. And I have to say, there's always something to let go of. Always something that you don't want anymore in your life, where you clear a path for you to evolve, for you to be the best version of yourself and create a life that is a total alignment with your desire, with your heart telling you what you would love. So this has been the last 3 months here in Bali. Rain, 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 purification. And for me, at a personal level, for my business, it was a season where I don't start anything new. I have ideas coming through. January has been very downloads about what I would love, how I envision the future of my business, how I envision my life. Um, but it was not the time yet to be in action. I receive a lot of ideas. I receive a lot of, I would love to do that. And this new season of this podcast is one of those things. And sharing with you more what we are going through as human beings here, having this experience of life, to be able to kind of step out, jump out of what is happening, to take a breath and to zoom out, to have a better clarity about where I am at in my business and my life, to be able to make better decisions, to be able to have clarity, awareness, and say, okay, I am going to do in a different way. That's it. So we are now shifting this energy of winter toward the spring. This is April. It's like, wow, finally a little bit of sun, finally some peace, finally maybe you can start seeing the flowers coming to grow, the trees start to be alive again and start to show off outside. So we are the communion period where what we dream of, what we kind of cultivate as a desire is now possible to come to life. I love this season. I am so beyond excited. It's like, I've done my tax report. I have done the tax report for my clients. And now I can do life. I can do things that beyond the numbers, beyond the we must do that. But we can be doing things in the most creative way. So I'm really inviting you in the next couple of days to really sit down and observe all the, oh, I would love this, or maybe one day I would love to do that. Kind of write them down. Start building your dream list, because I've met often people that tell me like, yeah, Lucy, but I don't like to dream because then I know I can't make it happen. But today is not about are you able or not to make it happen. It's just to connect to your heart and know what you would love. What would be for you something that is really, truly meaningful. So this is the key number one. Kind of write down your dream list. Oh, I would love to be able to fly business. I would love to be able to be 3 months somewhere else next winter. I would love to reunite my family for an amazing holiday in Bali. I would love to have excuses to see my sister more often. I would love to be able to have fun and make profit at the same time. I would love just to go to the spa and turn clients. Whatever you would love, don't get stuck yet on how you can make this possible. Allow yourself to open up to what could be if you truly be honest with yourself. What would you love? I remember one day I said, I would love just to be able to fly in and just with my little backpack or carry-on luggage, and I could travel and don't worry about checking in luggage or not having something very heavy as a luggage. And one day I realized I'm just doing it. I was in those plane in Vancouver when you fly from a small island to another island. And I was just with my handbag. I thought, this feels so cool. You may not relate to any of those, and it's totally fine. But what I mean is those, I would love that. I would love my life to have a little bit more ease. I would love someone to cook dinner for me. I would love not to have to spend hours cleaning the house. Trust yourself and just write them down for now. We will see later if it's really what you would love. Is it really what is meaningful for you? Is it really what you want to push through? Not to push through, but attract in your life. So this is really the step in the coming days to integrate, to kind of start seeing a communion, a reunion between what I would love and what is my life today. So checkpoint with ourselves to say, hey, actually to make this possible, I would need maybe to generate a little bit more money. Or maybe I would need more time. Or maybe I would need support because I just don't know how this can be possible. And this is the reflection when we start having awareness about what we would love in our life and clarity about where we are today is not about judging ourselves. Let's be clear, the life that you are living right now, today, is the life that you have dreamed one day, maybe 10 years ago. It doesn't mean you stop building up the life of your dream. You have evolved, you have grown. It's why maybe the life that you are living today is maybe not 100% in resonance anymore with who you are today. And it's totally fine. The best is just to be aware about it and tell yourself, I am grateful for everything that I have today. My life could be worse. I'm probably healthy. I probably have a house. I probably have food on the table. But I would love that. And it's not a but, it's a and I would love this. And I would love a little bit more ease in my life. And I would love a little bit more free time to practice yoga or qigong or to go to the beach in the morning. You are the builder of your life. You are the creator. You are conscious or not about it. You have already been doing it. I didn't know before I had this power. But at time, I have accomplished so much because I was doing it, I was building it. It was not conscious into my mind that I was the creator, but I was doing it. And so I was creating it. So I was the creator. I am the creator of my life today. So it's very important once we get more clarity about what we would love. And those what we would love can be so tiny pieces. I remember when I living in Australia during COVID, it was so hard for me not having my cleaner anymore. Yeah, I know I'm spoiled. I live in Asia, and in Asia, everyone has a cleaner because it's a must have. It's not even, it's like you have a dishwasher, probably in the Western world, we have cleaner. It's as essential as this. It's not even an option in a way. You always have choices, but it's in a way, it's like the basic things. And when I end up in Australia, I was like, oh my God, I'm missing so much. My cleaner, my ideal cleaner. I was like, I wish I'm there, or I wish she's here with me. And the I would love was like, I would love either a dishwasher or having enough capabilities, financial capabilities, to be able to afford some support, cleaning support. And it was as simple as that at the time. You don't need to figure out the next 10 years of your life. No need. I don't even know what I want for the next 10 years. I know what I want next month. I know what I would love for this year. I know what I would love for maybe the 2 to 5 years from now, but probably the 2 to 3 years actually. But that's it. Don't put pressure on yourself to try to figure out something that we can't figure out. But this vision, you have it inside of you. You have been doing it without knowing it until now. So claim back your power, your visionary power, and allow to have pause in your daily life, micro tiny pauses. I love the sunset pause. I did 5, 10 minutes. At the end of the day, I sit down and I'm full of gratitude. And I'm like, oh, such life. And then I move to the next day. So during April, the invitation is about clarity and making action, align action with your focus. Focus. Because when you know what you want, you have focus. It's how things happen for you with more ease, more flow, more less time consuming, less energy taker. So focus. You don't need to be motivated. You don't need someone that will pull you out of bed on the morning. You need that vision for your life. Those little dreams, those little I would love. And when you are clear on those I would love, have it in your focus. This is my next things I will get. And then you will make align action toward that goal. So as we start a new quarter, I love to do quarter focus, 1 quarter at a time. We don't change plan every single week or day or month. We have one target for the quarter. Decide what you would love for this quarter. One thing. Maybe you would love to focus on your business because it's maybe now the time for you to focus there. Maybe you realize that you didn't have so much social connection, maybe with your family or friends, and you're like, now this quarter, even though I'm going to do the rest, my focus is going to be on spending quality time with my friend and family. I'm going to make those phone calls. I'm going to take news. I won't wait. I will be focusing. I will make action align with what I desire. And if it's your health, What is it about your health that you need to focus on? Then you make action. Pick one, only one. I always tell my clients, stop waiting to change the world, your own world, in one single quarter. We are human beings. Life is going to happen. Last month we had flood, we have so many things happening outside of us, outside of our world, that we are not in control of, that potentially is going to impact what we do. It's why one single focus is more than enough. And if you do one at a time, at the end of the year, you have focused on 4 things. You have tremendously changed your world, your life. More impact on you, more impact on your family, more impact on your friend, more impact in your business, in your clients, whatever, everything. But because you have clarity, self-awareness, and focus, and to make those actions. So this is the flow for April. I encourage you to take the moment to make this pause, to get clear on what you want for the second quarter of 2025. Have this focus and just enjoy life. Life is a journey full of experiences, and keep your focus because you will achieve in such a more easy way, flowing way, and harmonious way. That's it for today. I see you next week.